Hello everyone, welcome to Ethionews, your go-to spot for the latest and most important news from Ethiopia. Whether it's breaking headlines or updates on current events, we've got you covered. Addis Ababa City Cabinet approves 2018 EC budget of 350 billion Birr and revises land lease prices. The Addis Ababa City Administration Cabinet has approved a budget of 350 billion Birr for the Ethiopian calendar year 2018. Which will now be presented to the City Council for final approval. During the Cabinet's 12th regular meeting of its fourth year, two major agenda items were discussed and important decisions made. First, the city's draft budget of 350 billion Birr aims to ensure safety and resilience, support sustainable development, finance large-scale projects to create job opportunities, and address various demands from city residents. The budget is divided into two parts. A capital budget of nearly 250 billion Birr dedicated to services and infrastructure, and a regular recurrent budget of just over 100 billion Birr, which will be managed with strict cost controls. Second, the Cabinet reviewed and approved revisions to land lease prices following recommendations from the Land Development and Management Bureau. The revisions focus on corridor development areas such as LAMI, taking into account foundational infrastructure, current land values, and future city development priorities. These measures reflect the city's commitment to balanced growth and effective resource management for Addis Ababa's future. Ethiopian Airlines suspends Tel Aviv Addis Ababa flights until June 2025. Ethiopian Airlines has officially announced the suspension of its flights between Tel Aviv and Addis Ababa, effective immediately and continuing until June 22, 2025, which corresponds to Sena 15, 2017 in the Ethiopian calendar. The airline has apologized to all passengers for the inconvenience this suspension may cause. Travelers affected by the flight cancellations are encouraged to seek assistance by contacting Ethiopian Airlines ticket offices or by calling their support line at 251 11 617 9900. This decision comes in the wake of escalating conflict between Israel and Iran, resulting in both countries closing their airspaces. As a consequence, numerous airlines, including Ethiopian Airlines, have been compelled to cancel flights operating in the affected regions. Minister of Education stresses cheating-free grade 12 exams for competent generation. Minister of Education, Professor Birhanu Nega, has emphasized the importance of conducting the 2017 Ethiopian grade 12 national exam free from cheating to ensure the production of a competent and competitive generation. Speaking during a security planning and orientation program for the exam, Professor Birhanu highlighted that a properly administered exam is essential for preparing a better and well-equipped youth for the country. He noted that over the past 3 years, significant efforts have been made to improve the administration of the grade 12 exam, addressing past challenges and achieving positive results. The minister praised the critical role of security forces, thanking them for their contribution to a smoother, more effective exam process without previous disruptions. This year, the exam will be given online to 150,000 students, with ongoing efforts to fully digitize the exam administration process. Federal Police Commissioner General Demelash Gabriel affirmed that the police are playing a vital role in ensuring the exams are conducted peacefully. He also stated that a disciplined generation will greatly contribute to the nation's peace-building efforts and praised the involvement of security institutions in the exam process. Officials from the National Intelligence and Security Service, Federal Police Commissioners, Regional and City Peace and Security Bureau heads, Information Network Security Administration representatives, and university presidents were also present at the program, according to the Ethiopian news agency. Tadel Gobmedin responds to Galed Burkas' accusations on Sifu show. In a direct response to athlete Galed Burkas' public claims made on the Sifu show, her former husband Otto Tadel Gobmedin has addressed allegations that he sold 11 houses and 5 cars, leaving her homeless. Tadel refuted the claims, saying, "Even Gelete knows I'm the one who was physically harmed. I lost a front tooth. I was stabbed. There were never 11 houses to begin with." He questioned the accuracy of the figures shared. Where are these 11 houses? If someone makes a statement on television, it doesn't make it the truth. These are things you have to verify. As for the 5 cars Gelete claimed were sold, Tadel clarified, "We had 2 cars. One was sold and replaced. Maybe if you count that cycle, it could seem like 5, but in reality, there were only 2. Addressing property matters, Tadel added, I bought a house for my mother. The condominium given to athletes was registered under her name with Gelete's full permission. I even completed and renovated her mother's house. Tadel shared an emotional account of his own suffering. People say I tried to harm Gelete, but I'm the one who cried. After court, I was stabbed. A stone thrown at my car knocked out my front tooth. Regarding his disappearance, he explained, yes, I vanished for a while. I went to Lalibela for spiritual reflection because I wasn't mentally well at the time. He stressed that divorce was never his intention. I never wanted a divorce. There was no deep conflict. We married under Protestant faith, but I returned to Orthodox Christianity. My faith is personal. He also responded to claims that Gelete is now homeless. She owns 800 square meters of land. We jointly acquired property over 20 years, and she has every right to sell or manage it. In a light moment, he joked. I might as well say I have 9 billion Birr in my account, grinning face with smiling eyes, but that's just for laughs. I live simply, but truthfully, and I receive support from my brothers abroad. Tadel confirmed that, I'm remarried and have 3 children. The legal case over property with Gelete is being handled through the courts. And finally, he said, I'm saddened by what Gelete said about me. Still, I hold no hatred. I'm open to reconciliation and peaceful resolution. Ethiopian Airlines launches new direct flight to Hyderabad, its 5th Indian destination. Ethiopian Airlines has officially launched a new direct flight to Hyderabad, marking its 5th destination in India. At the inauguration ceremony, Mesfin Teso, CEO of Ethiopian Airlines Group, emphasized that the new Hyderabad route, which began operations today, will strengthen ties between Ethiopia and India. He highlighted that Ethiopian Airlines now serves over 140 destinations worldwide and said, the direct flight will offer an important transport option for many Africans living in Hyderabad. Previously operating cargo flights to Hyderabad, Ethiopian Airlines' launch of passenger services on this route is expected to enhance both social and economic relations between the two nations. India's ambassador to Ethiopia, Shri Anil Kumar, underlined Hyderabad's significance as a major Indian city and noted that the new connection will bring substantial economic benefits to both countries. According to Fana Broadcasting Corporation, the flight will not only link Hyderabad to Ethiopia but also facilitate connections to other cities, contributing significantly to the transportation sector. Health Science College warns, non-communicable diseases on the rise, diabetes among children alarming. The Health Science College of Hawassa University has revealed that non-communicable diseases, or NCDs, are now a greater threat to public health in Ethiopia than communicable diseases, causing more deaths across the country. In an interview with Tikva Ethiopia, Associate Professor Alamu Shamiso, Executive Director of the college, explained that while communicable diseases have decreased due to vaccination and other health interventions, non-communicable diseases have significantly increased in recent years. He highlighted that diseases such as diabetes and cancer are rising sharply, especially among children, raising serious concerns about the high cost of treatment and the heavy burden on families. Professor Alamu pointed to unique environmental factors in certain districts, noting that diabetes and hypertension rates are higher there than in other areas. Research conducted by the college found that hypertension affects about 32% of the population, while diabetes affects 12%, both contributing to an increase in kidney disease. He emphasized the importance of regular health screenings to detect these conditions early, as many people live with them unknowingly. The Health Science College urges increased awareness and proactive measures to combat this growing public health challenge. Ethiopia expands digital access. 25 cities with 5G and 92 million telecom users. Ethio Telecom CEO Friawat Tamru announced significant progress in Ethiopia's digital infrastructure during the About Ethiopia forum hosted by the Ethiopian press agency. Currently, 52 million Ethiopians have access to internet services, with 25 cities now connected to 5G networks. Additionally, over 700 locations are covered by 4G internet. the CEO revealed that a total of 92 million people across the country are telecom service users, and Ethio Telecom's network infrastructure now spans 99% of Ethiopia's geographic area. Friawat Tamra highlighted that Ethiopia's digital economy contributes about 8% to the nation's gross domestic product. A key example of this growth is Telebirr, Ethio Telecom's mobile money platform, which has exceeded 53 million users. These developments mark important milestones in Ethiopia's journey toward a more connected and digitally empowered society. Donald Trump claims he brought peace between Ethiopia and Egypt over GERD dispute. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has claimed credit for bringing peace between Ethiopia and Egypt by resolving the conflict surrounding the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, known as the GERD. Trump made this statement in a social media post on his Truth Social account on Sunday, June 16, 2025, or Sena 8, 2017 in the Ethiopian calendar. In the post, he reflected on several international disputes he said he helped resolve during his presidency. He also mentioned the recent tensions between Israel and Iran, urging both countries to seek a diplomatic agreement regarding the long-standing conflict between India and Pakistan. Trump said he used trade leverage with the U.S. to encourage their leaders toward rationality, compromise, and calm, praising them as great leaders who quickly de-escalated the situation. Additionally, Trump highlighted his role in ending the decade-long conflict between Serbia and Kosovo during his first term, a conflict that was reportedly on the brink of war. According to reports from the BBC, he credited himself with stopping the conflict before it escalated further. These claims continue to draw attention amid ongoing regional and global challenges. Thanks for tuning in to Channel Name.